Hello and good evening. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I'm Rose, and this is Rose and the Moon, your go-to channel for soft-spoken, whispered ASMR style narrations. I just like to read. I like to explore my voice in that way, and I'm glad you're with me on that journey. So today we're going to delve deeper into part 2 of part 1 of the other story, basically. Go to my channel, listen to it. It's about 10 minutes long. If you haven't listened to it, that's okay too. I'm sure part 2 will give you just an idea of what it's about. We're meeting Amber and Phillippe again, who are having a really nice time up in a lodge. So get your cozy socks on. I've got mine on. I'm wearing 3 pairs of socks. I've mentioned in the last video, it's very cold here. I've got my tea. Keep my chest nice and warm. Get comfortable. Close your eyes and enjoy. Where the night leaned closer, the lodge had quieted into a warm hush, the fire settling into a gentle as the embers breathed slow orange light across the room. Outside, the moon cast silver along the mountains, giving everything a soft, dreamlike glow. Amber remained by the tall window, in full view for the moon to appreciate her beauty and softness. Phillippe stayed close enough that his warmth drifted over her in slow, steady waves. The energy between them carried a soft, almost electric hum, subtle but impossible to ignore. She inhaled a quiet and exhaled, which created a faint mist against the cold glass. Phillippe heard it. He angled nearer, drawn in as if the night itself nudged him forward. He didn't rush. He didn't claim. But his presence pressed warmly into the space around her, the air tightening with a palpable, shimmering tension. Amber, he murmured. Her name exhaled like a soft, velvet melody, low enough to feel rather than hear. She lifted her gaze at him, took him all in, and the moment their eyes met, the atmosphere deepened, like the entire room quieted to listen. Phillippe leaned closer by a breath, just enough that she felt the warmth of his exhale drift near her cheek. Not meeting, simply hovering, tempting, warm. Amber's pulse slipped into a slower rhythm, each beat stretching through her like a glowing ember. You change everything, he whispered, his voice brushing the air with a soft that made her breath catch. Amber's fingers hovered near the fold of his sleeve, close enough to sense the warmth beneath the fabric. She didn't close the gap. She didn't have to. The nearness itself sent such a delicate rush through her chest. Tiny sounds of breath and heartbeat blending quietly. "It's not the room," she whispered. "It's you." Philippe's jaw flexed subtly, not tense, but full of restrained intensity. His breath deepened, as if her words hit some hidden place deep inside him. He leaned his forehead towards hers, just near enough to feel the warmth across the small space, not touching, simply creating a soft magnetic pull between them. The quiet shh of the fire seemed to cradle the moment. Their breathing aligned, slow and warm, a shared rhythm that went like a pulse through the dark night. "I don't want this night to fade," he whispered, voice warm as the embers in the crackling fire. Amber could feel her cheeks flush with flattery and excitement. "Then let's make this night last forever." The words hung gently, charged but tender, almost glowing. Philippe moved his hand near hers, close enough so that they could both feel the air vibrating between them, a nearness that carried more meaning than any direct touch could. Once again, Amber felt her breath deepen, her chest rising into the small space that pulled them together. "I want longer too." Philippe exhaled, slow, relieved. His forehead stayed near hers, bathing both of them in the warmth of a promise neither had dared to speak until now. Outside, the moon climbed higher, its light creating white waves across the snowy earth. Inside, two figures remained in their gentle closeness, drawn together by a slow, undeniable gravity, held by warmth, by breath, and by the soft, palpable tension that glowed brighter than the fire. And the night's pulse stayed with them, exactly as they wished. The end. So, I hope you enjoyed the story just as much as I enjoyed reading it to you. As usual, if you like what you just saw, heard, whatever, give me a thumbs up. I'd love a comment for the algorithm, but also to hear from you personally. Any constructive feedback is welcome. If you have any wishes for a next story, let me know. The next one is already in the pipeline. It's about a female mystical creature in the forest. It'll be your personal, it's a point of view story, and I hope you look forward to it. All right, I wish you a beautiful night, whatever you may end up doing. Goodbye, and see you next time.